everybody. This is Miles, and I will be broadcasting the race tonight. We are at Sonoma, which is in California, if I'm not mistaken. And we were going to do Chicagoland, but the broadcaster couldn't be there, so we decided to do Sonoma. I will be back momentarily. Alright, Daddy's up first for qualifying. Let's see how he does. Oh yes, he is. I thought somebody else was there for a second, my bad. Let's watch his inside and see how he does. I do not like this racetrack. It is so hard because there is blind curves. When you like go uphill and you're turning, you don't know when the next corner is gonna be there. There's also no brakes on a stock car on a road course, and it can't turn, so you have to be really careful and ease your brakes in, and you have to slow down a little bit earlier than in a GT3 car, which handles really well and has really good brakes. Let's check the outside view of that. Oh no, Daddy spun. Let's see if he can get back. This is not good for qualifying. Let's see if he can get back at it. That is really not good. Let's see, Ward here. This Zachary Ward. A lot of people are running his number tonight that don't normally, so when I am switching through, the Land Pirate paint scheme will be Zachary Ward. Some other people like Greg Stone, and he's running number 5, but normally he's number 3, and I'm trying to think who else is running this. Anyway, back to Daddy. That paint scheme is super cool, but like I said, the broadcaster wasn't gonna be here, so they decided to do Sonoma because I'm not quite sure, but I think it's one of the less exciting races. Definitely lots of people with fresh tires, and the track's a little bit colder, my dad said, so it's going to be a little bit slicker. So there's definitely going to be a couple cautions. And so, yep. Anyway, let's see how Philip's doing. Has he loaded on? Yes, he has. Nope. Let's see. Alright. Now I always get tripped up at this corner right here. I'll go way up to the top and hit the wall, and then this corner also gets me. I'll turn it and have it, but then I'll just go straight in the sand. And they call that cutting the course. They black flag you for that, so don't do that. That's not good. Anyway, see how he does through here. Yep, Daddy does good. Alright. This is the hairpin corner. These are really tough. You have to slow down so that you don't go and end up hitting the wall. And then these turns right through here, they look like you can go fast, but you can't because you have an uphill blind curve right here. So you have to slow down and prepare for that. That's where lots of drivers get mixed up. But Daddy has practiced that a lot. So let's hope he wins.
Had to pull a rabbit out of the hat somehow.
Alright, looks like qualifying is over for Daddy. Looks like nobody is out on the track. 3 minutes to go until we start the race. Looks like somebody out on the track. Let's see who this is. Number 91, Moore. I have no idea who this driver is. Anyway, let's see how many people are at the pits. Not many people. They've already logged out. Well, let's get to Daddy for the start of the race. I will be back momentarily.
Don't spin. Don't spin. Okay. Well, I'll be quiet. I won't talk too loud.
Okay.
I won't say anything bad.
Don't say anything bad. Alright, I'm back. Looks like Daddy got first place with a 1 minute 16. No, not 1 second. 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute and 16.111 seconds. My bad for it looked a little bit different from my point of view. Looks like there's not as many people as normal. I guess some people are taking the 4th of July off and spending time with family and friends.
Hey, don't get interviewed during the pace lap. That won't break concentration. That'd be nice for a change. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
I think he forgets there's a delay. Like, what he's seeing is just a little bit behind what's live.
Alright, 30 seconds to go. I'm going to count down the 20 seconds. If you would like to count with me, feel free. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're getting ready to race. Oh, looks like they put another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're actually going to race. Alright, and P1 is my dad, Marty Calvert, and P2 is Greg Stone in the Chevrolet number 5. And P3 is Zachary Ward, and P4 is number 81, Karin Jr. In the 109, it's Stephen Kirby, who joined Philmar Racing not too long ago, and in P6 is number 4, Vandemark. P7, my bad, is Troy, and P8 is Beaver in the Buc-ee's Ford Mustang. In P9 is Wes Gallo, and in P10 is Marshall Dugan, number 20. In P11 is Bridge in the number 94, and P12 is Jeff Laraway in 71. And P13 is, I'm not quite sure how to say that name, I apologize. And P14 is Goodall. And P15 is Moore. And P16 is Isaac Watts, if I'm not mistaken. That is your starting lineup. Alright. See how this goes. This is going to be very interesting. This track is, I'm told, cooler than usual. So, we're going to see how that goes. Let's watch Philip go around for a little bit. There he is. There's that number 60 Buc-ee's Ford Mustang. Oh yes, let's check out the new teammate, Stephen Kirby. Philip asked him to join not too long ago because he's going to be gone for his son Adam's football games or baseball games, I'm not quite sure. But we asked Stephen Kirby to join, and he said yes, so that's good. Well, let's get back to Daddy. I think the pace lap is almost over. Yep, it is almost over. As you can see, the start-finish line just around there. They're approaching the hairpin, and then it'll be green. Now, like I said, you can't get going too fast off those corners because you'll spin out. Alright, here they go. And it's green flag, and they're off. My dad takes the lead with number 5. Number 3, my bad. He's just running the number 5 paint scheme. Greg Stone, close behind. Going into turns 2 and 3. Let's see how they do in the corner that I do not like. Turns 4 and 5, if I'm not mistaken. And then the other turn I don't like, turns 6 and 7. And 8, I'm not quite sure. Let's see, Daddy starts to pull away from the field just a little bit. He had practiced at this track a lot, and he likes it, so that's good. Let's see how Philip's doing. Alright, Philip in 6th, got a solid start. Let's see how he does going into the hairpin. Daddy exiting the hairpin, does a good job accelerating off. Let's see how he does. And the illusionist corners is what I like to call them. Coming into turn one. Let's see how Kirby's doing. Coming up on the number 91 and he passes him. Oh no. Number 91 spins. Will that bring out the caution? We'll have to wait and see. Let's see if I can find number 91 more. Let's see. No, that does not bring out the caution. They will stay green. Well, number 54 goes off the track. That might cause the caution as well. As I said, these corners are very tricky. I was watching Greg Stone and Marty, my dad, practice. I was watching Greg and he was doing pretty good. Let's see how he does in turn number one. Comes up to my dad. Oh, he got a run off turn one. Is he gonna pass Daddy? Well, I don't know. Let's see how he does. My dad said it isn't sticking very well for him. So let's hope he can warm those tires up and get back into the groove. That's surprising, only 40 laps. I didn't think it was going to be that short. But do not underestimate. Couple times I broadcasted, it was only 75 laps and I said it wasn't going to be very long and it lasted 2 hours. Boy, was I wrong. Anyway, check the inside cam of my dad. If you watch on the electronic display, if you look up in the upper right hand corner, you can see what gear he's in. And then if you look on the podium, you can see how many miles per hour he's going. Let's check Philip, see how he's doing. Alright. He's doing let's check his outside cam. I don't think anybody, nope, there's not many people near him besides number 8. Let's check out Kirby. Kirby is out in ninth, does not have somebody very close. Let's check his inside cam. Now I will give you some advice. Never under any circumstance shift into first gear unless you're getting a slow acceleration, because first gear it revs up the RPM so fast that you will spin yourself out. That's why you never see cup drivers unless it's a very, very slow takeoff zone in first gear. They will always stay in second. The lowest gear they'll go is second. I wouldn't say they'd stay. Let's see how Greg Stone is doing in the number 3. Interesting. Alright, 36 to go at Sonoma in California. Oh, looks like Daddy laps the first car. And that would be Jeff Laraway. Alright, coming up to the start-finish line. Let's see how Daddy does on the illusionist corners. Turns, I should say. Going into turn number 1. He does very good. Now, I would go through there and I'd either totally miss the corner or I'd turn too early and go in the dirt. I can never get these turns right. So that's why I don't like Sonoma. I like other racetracks. Yeah. So anyway. See how Philip's doing. Oh, Philip got some action. He just got passed by number 8. Let's see if he can take it back. Let's see if Philip can get it back. Let's go, Philip. Let's see how Kirby's doing now. Oh, Kirby has made it behind Philip in the number 109. What is that? Mountain Dew car. Now, we'll be soon. You'll probably be seeing Kirby in a Fillmore Mustang. We haven't got his paint scheme quite done yet, so it might be a little bit before we see him in a Fillmore Mustang. Looks like Kirby passes Philip. I thought I heard Philip didn't I don't think Philip, to the best of my knowledge from what I've heard, that Philip does not like this track. Now if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But just to the best of my knowledge. Anyway, let's see how Daddy's doing out front. He's got a 0.7 of a second lead. Let's see what he is. Let's see his inside cam. Alright. Going into the hairpin. He does good. Oh, gets a little bit loose there. Goes into the illusionist corner here. You gotta start slowing down. So right here, I'd either turn right there and totally miss the corner, or I wouldn't even turn at all and think it was a little bit farther on. But it's like right in the middle of the two, so yep. See how Kirby does. Looks like Stephen Kirby is making some ground, actually. He's moved up from what I believe to be 11th to 6th, 5 spots. Let's see if he can catch up to Daddy and we can get a Fillmore first and second. Let's go back to Daddy. Almost had, oh, looks like he's got a 1 second lead. Almost there. He's coming up on slow traffic. I wouldn't say slow traffic, but he's going to lap some cars. "32 laps to go." Let's see. Let's check on Philip. Let's get a far blimp view to see if anybody's close to him. He's got one person that's not very close, but he's still behind Kirby. That's good. He got past West Gallo. Oh, no, my bad, Troyne. Let's get a closer cam so we can see how he's doing.
Lap traffic. It's not fun.
Daddy just said he's running into lap traffic.
Yeah.
It's not fun. I will say, when I've done AI racing, I have caught up to them, and they do not seem to understand that I'm going to pass them, because AI is just AI, and they are doing everything they possibly can to block me. Go to Greg Stone, see if we can get some cool. I like his paint scheme, honestly. I think that might be what Kyle Larson is running, but I'm not sure. Because I know that's the Kyle Larson number 5 HendrickCars.com. See if anybody's down pit lane. Nope. Alright, let's check on Phillip, see how he's doing. Looks like West Gallo's catching up. That's not good. I apologize if I'm not responding to your comments. The YouTube chat is not working. So, see who that was. See if we can find him. See who spun out. I don't think I can find him that quickly. I don't want to go too fast, because that can sometimes do weird things to your eyes. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh no, West Gallo gets around Phillip Beaver, and here comes number. Can't quite tell what his number is. Marshall Dugan, yes, my bad. I was looking at the wrong thing. Let's check on. Well, let's see what's going on here. My thing, my race calculator thing tells me that there's some action going on, just a little bit, between number 81 and Zachary Ward. Oh, and also, we hope, me, Mommy, Daddy, and Bennett, we're hoping that River and that all the Humphreys will get better from their COVID. We're praying that y'all will get better, and that we can get together someday and have fun, because my mom was wanting to get us together. But shout out to y'all. Hope y'all feel better. Alright, let's see how Daddy's doing. 28 to go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is a 1 2.1.7 mile racetrack. I could be totally wrong, but last time I logged on, I think that was how long it was, but I'm not quite sure. Originally, me and my dad were gonna get ourselves hooked up so I could talk to him, and I could ask him questions. He'd be able to talk on here. You'd be able to hear him, but we couldn't get it to work because all the other drivers, you were being able to hear them, and sometimes they don't say some very nice things. Let's just put it that way. But anyway, enough about that. Starting to get towards nighttime here at Sonoma. Track should be cooling off, getting slicker. Or is that just my eyes playing tricks on me? I think that's just my eyes playing tricks on me. No, I think there's a cloud over the track. Although I don't know that iRacing simulates clouds over the track. See how Philip's doing. Now remember, he had that little bit of a, I wouldn't say spin, but he got loose there. And so he's having to make up for that. Let's check on Kirby. We hadn't focused on him a lot. Seems to be doing good through that hairpin corner. Now if you look, I'll try to get close, but if you look at the front wheels, you can see the brakes. They'll get bright orange. That's when they're braking. Yeah, right there, they're getting bright orange. That means he's having to brake a good bit. But that's what you have to do on a road course in a stock car. Now, as we go, you'll definitely see it good going through the hairpin corner here. See if we can get it to show it. Yeah, right here. Bright orange brakes. Now that is a great way to wear your brakes out, and you have to come into the pits for that, which is not good. Alright, let's check on Philip. Alright, seems to be doing good. Got Troy coming in behind him. Let's see if he can hold him off and hope he can regain that ground he lost. 25 to go. Stephen Kirby. See how he's doing. Alright, seems to be doing good in that Mountain Dew Chevrolet Camaro. He's 11 seconds behind my dad. Let's see if Kirby can. Wonder if he can make up some spots. Let's see how far away he is from. Oh, he's got a little bit of distance between him and the next driver. Wonder if he'll be able to catch up. If you look coming down when we go back to the front stretch again, if you look on the other side of the pits, not on the pit side, you can see a drag strip, and you can actually drive on that drag strip. Some of the racetracks do allow you to go off the main course, and some do not. you will hit an invisible wall and break your car. So I'll see if we might be able to see it from back here. Yeah, here might be a better spot to look at it. I don't know. Yeah, right there. When he comes around here, I'll see if we can get it to show the drag strip. That's pit lane right there. So if you look coming around on the other side of pit lane where the NASCAR Cup Series is, that's the drag strip. Right there. That's the one you can go on, and it's pretty fun to race. Here come. All right, let's see how Daddy does on the illusionist corner. Let's check Kirby's inside cam, see how he's doing. Going through the illusionist corner, let's see how you can get through to that. Does good. Let's see how Philip does. As you see, Philip is not shifting up to 5th. Shifting up to 5th does allow you to get more speed, but you do have to brake on this corner. But if you can get it just right, you can carry a little bit more speed. Well, let's see if somebody is challenging Daddy. Oh, Daddy rides up the racetrack. I thought Stone was gonna get him there for a second. Looks like he's not. There comes Stone. Oh, is he gonna get to the inside? Let's hope he doesn't. Daddy gets the run off the corner. I'm not sure if they have pitted this entire race. I don't think they had to. 19 to go. 22 to go, my bad. Let's see if Daddy can hold him off. Yeah, I was watching Stone through practice day. I already said this. But he was running pretty fast. But I'd be surprised if Daddy would let him fast. It's not like Daddy to do that. If it was me, I'd pit maneuver him, which means spin him out. Although I'd get penalized, but anyway. So far, no cautions. I thought there was going to be a couple cautions, but doesn't seem to be that many wrecks. I guess I was wrong. Oh well. Ooh, lap traffic coming. Daddy's coming up on Marshall Dugan, number 20 Mustang. Marshall Dugan plays it safe and goes on the outside. Does Daddy a favor. Oh. Let's go to Marshall real quick. I'll show you what happened.
Damn it, I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh no. Looks like Stone got past Daddy. Let's see if he can take it back. Let's hope Daddy can take it back. This is stressful. Let's check the reverse cam. Let's watch it for a little bit. I think Daddy goes into the pits. Going down pit road. Let's check the pit view. I hope he can Hope he can get that changed and fast that he doesn't get lapped, because that would be bad. This would be the first pit stop, I believe. Alright, new tires on this track are going to be very slick. So let's watch. There goes Philip down pit road. Let's watch how he handles this. He's going to have to go a little bit slower and ease around these corners. I hope Daddy can catch up and win the race. Looks like Greg Stone decides to pit. I wonder if anybody else will go in. If Zach Ward will stay out, or if he will go in and get fresh tires and fuel. Alright, 19 to go at Sonoma. I wonder if it'd be a good idea if I said 19 and go at Sonoma, presented to you by Philmar Racing. I bet I should do that. Yeah, I should do that. Alright.
Yes, it's terrible.
I thought it was kind of unfair that the racetrack, that the league organizer decided to, I guess, yeah, the league organizer is the normal commentator. So, I wish he would have told, I mean, he did tell us, but I wish he would have told us earlier so we could have practiced earlier. Because we did practice Chicagoland, which is what we were going to race. It's an oval. It's a 1.5. But they decided to do, this one would have been next week's. But I guess he had to like go out for some reason. So but I guess it would have been kind of good because my dad and Philip and Kirby were already deciding to practice during the, go ahead and practice this track before they actually did it, because this is a hard track for the 14th million time. Let's check on Philip. Haven't checked in on him in a while. Let's check if anybody's near him. Looks like Wes Gallo got around him. That's, oh, my bad. Yep, I forgot from when he had the little incident. So, oh, Wes Gallo got got stuck in the mud. Let's see if Philip can take his spot back and maybe get a double pass at the same time. He's gonna pass Vandermark and get 6th. No, he was passing Moore, who is a lap down, 2 laps down. Let's go check on Kirby, if I can find him. There he is. Stephen Kirby. Let's check his inside. Seems to be good. Let's check reverse. No cars in sight. Let's check Phillips. Oh, Phillips going down pit road. Let's watch and see when he comes down. Daddy's made it back up to first, which is good. Let's see if he can hold it. There's Phillip coming down pit road. Let's check out my dad, see what he's doing. Let's check his inside. Let's check his reverse. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody yet. But who knows? Greg Stone can come out of nowhere and attack him. $16 to go at Sonoma, presented to you by Philmar Racing. See if anybody's going down pit lane. Oh, number 81. My dad just said, I don't know if you could hear it, but Greg was a little bit faster than him. Let's see if Daddy can keep the track position. As you see those hundredths of a second change very rapidly. Here comes Daddy on some lap traffic, number 91. Man, he's lapped half the field. Man, I wish Phillip could get back up there. He's just not having a good night. Sonoma is a very hard track for the 15th billionth time. It's just really hard. Hey, Kirby's up to 4th. That's good. He'll be in the top 5. I wonder if he can... Although there is a 7-second. There is a 7-second gap in between the two, so who knows if they'll be able to get it within 14 to go. I hope he can, though. That'd be cool. It'd be really cool. Here comes Greg Stone. I might see if I can be back next week for Chicagoland. See if I can broadcast again. I know the regular broadcaster will be back, so you don't have to watch my broadcast if you don't want to. But I'll see if I can broadcast. Let's see if Daddy can hold out 13 laps. He's lapped more. Alright, Daddy's lapped more than half the field now. That's crazy. But not for him, because he's a superstar racer. Into the illusionist turn he goes. Comes out safely. That's good. I wonder if he'll catch up to West Gallo and lap him. Although he's coming up on Marshall Dugan, who has 2 laps. Alright. 12 to go at Sonoma, presented to you by Philmar Racing, broadcasted by Miles Calvert. Let's check on Kirby. See if he can. I hope he can catch up. He's made up some ground, which is good. Made up about a second. As you can see, Greg Stone has also made a second up as well. Number 71 off track. I wonder if they'll fly the caution for that. They shouldn't. He kept running. Anyway, let's get back to my dad. Let's hope he can hold out for 11 laps. Alright, 10 to go. Let's check on Philip. I hope Daddy can win it though. Philip's just had a rough night. 1 second, my dad just called me. Yes.
Can you reach up there and turn that fan on the middle setting? The ceiling fan?
I will be back momentarily. Alright, I'm back. Had to turn the fan on. It's getting a little bit hot in here. These computers generate a lot of heat. I can feel it at my desk. Alright. Let's check on Kirby as he's... My bad, that's Marshall Dugan, not Kirby. There's Kirby. That's interesting. I wonder if Ward pitted. No, I don't think so. I'm not quite sure what the deal is with 10 seconds and 7 seconds. Kirby should be in third if it's 7 seconds, but these thingies can be interesting sometimes. Let's go to Daddy. Greg Stone is close 3 seconds on my dad. That is crazy. I hope my dad can hold out to the white flag. As you can see, Greg Stone and those brakes, orange. I can tell my dad's racing it really hard. I can hear his pedals. He is booking it. Let's check on Philip, see what he's doing. Check the inside cam. Goes to the inside of the 71. Passes him. Oh, is Moore behind him? Yes, he is. Wonder if we can get some action. Oh, Marshall Dugan. Marshall Dugan versus
First off track.
Craig Bridge. Ooh, Ward. Let's see how he's doing. I see a battle here. Corey Goodall versus Zachary Ward. I wonder if I can get that cool thingy to come back. I don't think I will. Anyway, let's go back to Daddy. Oh, it's getting close. This is very intense, ladies and gentlemen. 7 to go. I mean 6 to go, my bad. Brought to you by Philmar Racing. Ooh! That was really close there. That is scary. We're gonna stay on them for a while.
There it is. Greg just got it. Damn it.
Ah, no. He got it. Greg Stone got it. Oh well. This guy, where is this guy? This guy right here is the one who caused Daddy. We do not like him now. He always, I've watched the races and he gets in Daddy's way sometimes. Well, most of the time actually. And this time, he's gone too far. Man, I hope Daddy. I don't think he can get it back. I know it's never over till it's over, but Greg Stone He's just got speed. And well, we're gonna watch it from this for a while to see if Daddy can catch up to him. Maybe, just maybe, Greg Stone will spin out. Wouldn't that be nice? Man, if only I had a button that I could hit that said spin. That would be nice. But then that would be considered cheating, so I couldn't do that. Oh well. Let's see. Greg's got 3/4 of speed straightaway on Daddy. Make that a straightaway now. I don't like this. I don't like this. We need a caution. That's what we need. We need a caution. That's what we need. See Kirby here getting in some action with Wes Gallo. Let's get a little bit closer for this one. Looks like he makes it past fine. Let's check on Phillip. Daddy's falling behind really bad. I hope he can keep it up and not get totally obliterated. We need a caution. That's what we need. Wish caution would come out. This is where I'd go off into that concrete area, and then this turn I'd make it, and then I'd speed up too early, and then I'd just go right into that mulchy grass stuff. So yeah, and then through here I'd make it most of the time, and then this turn here I think I can go fast, and then I go straight into the wall. And then this hairpin, I'd go way too fast, and I'd smack the wall. So I don't like this track. It's my worst enemy. Well, I wouldn't say it's my worst enemy, but it's definitely not one of my. It's definitely not my favorite track. Well, 2 to go. That's Sonoma, presented to you by Fillmore Racing. Greg Stone is going to take it home. Unless miraculously Daddy finds some way, some speed boost, or Greg Stone gets out of his groove. Ooh, Daddy's catching up. Daddy's catching up. See if he can take it. I wonder if he can get it. Although this is white flag. Well, I don't like to be I like to be optimistic. I don't like to be, I don't know what's it called. Can't remember. But I don't think Daddy's gonna get this one. But he'll bring it home in second place. It's better than last. Way better. Well, let's watch his inside cam. And this time, I'm gonna make sure we're gonna be on the outside, unlike last time. Because last time when I stood on the inside, it was like 1,000th of a second. And I apologize for missing that finish. So now we're gonna go to the outside. Looks like Greg Stone's gonna take it home. Daddy in second place. Zachary Ward. Zachary Ward in third. Kirby in fourth and Vandemark in fifth. Unofficial results. That'll round up your top five. West Gallo in sixth. Troyne in seventh. Beaver in eighth. Goodall in ninth. And Carr in the second and 10th. That rounds up your top 10. Unofficial results. But I think those are all official at this point.
I was catching him on the last lap. He was definitely faster than I was. They drove me after the pits, and I had a 7-second lead. If I wouldn't have had those two off tracks, I think I would have got it.
Oh well. They'll be next week.
He was just legitimately better.
We'll have next week to go and race. And hopefully he'll win. It'll be Xfinity at Chicagoland. And hopefully I will be able to broadcast and commentate. Well, there's your official results. I'm gonna see if I can get Daddy over here to talk to y'all.
Oh yeah, you had it in line, didn't you? Oh no.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can get my dad over here so he can talk to y'all. I'll be back momentarily.
Hey everybody, I tried. If I wouldn't have had those two little oopsies going off the track, I might have gotten it because I leapfrogged him in the pits and had a really nice lead there, but Greg was just way faster than me, so it was just trying to not make any mistakes and stay ahead of him. But second's a good finish, good points night, so we'll get back on the ovals next week and go after them again. Thanks, Miles, for broadcasting.
Thank you, Daddy, for coming and giving us a little bit of feedback about the race. Well, like I said, next week, Chicago land at 8 o'clock. I'll see if I can broadcast it. It'll be Xfinity Series, but for now, good night, y'all, and hope the Humphreys feel better.